Hi and welcome to another episode of Cafe Chronicles. I'm Steve.
I'm Dan.
And we're going to get stuck into the KZ750 again this week. So last week we stripped it apart. We started to get the engine out and all that kind of good stuff. But today we're going to move on a little bit more. Take the rear wheel off, front wheel off, steering stem off. And we have a little hoop that we're going to try on the back. See what it looks like. It has kind of like an integrated LED tail light on there, so we'll see what it looks like. We'll see if the diameter of the hoop's going to match the frame and go from there.
40-year-old bike.
It's going to have lots of slop on it, so we're ready to live in the hell out of it. Let's get stuck in. Huh? Too bad. There's a little bit pitting. Have a look and see what you think. Starting to look good. We're stripping it down so that we can make our modifications to the frame back here. We'll cut it back here, put on our new hoop. Also, we'll cut these tabs off here. Yeah, we'll cut all this rubbish back up there, junk. We'll stick the hoop on there. What do you reckon? And see now, have a little look.
The seat by putting it on a downward angle. And just have the brake light directly illuminating the ground. We'll set a new trend.
I think it'd look good.
Set a new trend. I mean, the spacing's not too bad. It'll have to be bent a little bit. It'll definitely go inside.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you mean the angle's good? Yeah, we'll have to bend it a little bit. That's okay. Sure. The bend's okay because it's going to go here, right? It's going to go. Yeah, well, we can bend it though. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, just apply some heat. Straighten it back out.
No, yeah, just for this, even just this radius, because it's not bad. What I'm worried about though is the width, the diameter. Do you have a caliper? Yeah.
I don't.
So that's 22 mil, and this here is 26 mil. It's not going to work because like OD is 22 on this. OD on this is 25 and a half. So that hoop won't work. So we're looking at probably cutting around here, right? So from outer edge, it's very similar to what my hoop was actually, man. Basically, you're looking at the outer edge there being 9¼ inches. All right, we've come to the end of the episode. I think we did pretty okay. We stripped the bike apart. We got the old bearings out of the steering, so that was easy. When we took everything apart and the triple tree and the steering was still in place, and you go to, the wheel was off and you go to like turn it, it was clear it was just awful. And when I went to untighten the steering stem, it was loose. It was just loose. It, like, you could just unturn it with the hand, like, it was crazy. I'd say at some stage somebody tried to fix that because it was just hand tight, not even hand tight. And on top of that too, we had such trouble getting that bottom race out. So you have the ball bearings, and you've got the race fits up into the frame of the bike, and that's what the ball bearings run on. And then we had to get that race out because we're going to change them out. We're thinking all balls racing tapered bearings, which should be cool, but we had to get the old races out. But man, they fought us.
They put up a good fight. They lost, but they put up a good fight.
But they're out. We got that sorted. We have everything stripped off the frame. We had a look at the hoop that we have, or that we had. I had an old hoop there that we're hoping that we could use on our budget build. But the OD of the tubing of the hoop was too small. It was a 22 odd mil, whereas the frame of the Kawasaki seems like it's like 25.8 or 26 mil-ish.
Beefy.
We know now at least what we need to get for the hoop. We took the measurements from wall to wall of the frame. We like the uptick. You like the uptick on it? You're not going to go for a flat, right? Or are you thinking flat?
I might go flat.
Okay. So
we haven't ordered it yet. There's still time to change our minds.
Let us know what you think. We're thinking it might be flat. We know what we need now at least. Will you go for the integrated taillight this time? Because last time we had a hoop that had an integrated LED in it. What do you think? Will you go the same?
That's a fair question. It would be easier to do that. I'm gonna have to take a look at a couple designs. It's in all reality, it's probably gonna end up as an integrated tail light.
Yeah.
But the options are endless.
I don't know why. I've had a thing against that little cutout. Well, let me get it. So when we say integrated tail light, we're talking about this here. So, if that makes sense, you've got this little LED strip in here, and I believe you've got amber on each side and red then for the taillight. So basically you pop it in like this, and then basically that sticks up with it. I don't know that that's cool actually, as we're looking at it, even if it's level with the upturn. Is that the way you want your brake light turned?
Fair point.
Now we could cut it ourselves and put a strip in. They've cemented or glued, I think it could be foam in there. And I had kind of decided on my build that I wouldn't use this right from the get-go, although I liked it. Because I thought, well, if I get it powder coated, it's just going to melt. I'm going to have to try and pull this all out of there. Now we're going to paint the frame ourselves, but it's still something worth thinking about if anybody's thinking about using something like this and you're going to buy one off the interweb. I'm not a fan. I think though it's because functionally, I think I'm thinking about it too much, and I'm thinking functionally it limits you to what you can do. And I think that's why I don't like it. It's your build though, so you need to, Dan's going to have a look, see what he likes and pick one that he likes. But we got on really well, so we know now what we need with regards to hoop, and we need to start having a look into how we're going to prep it for paint. Mm-hmm. We need to have a look into how we're going to paint it, what kind of type of paint we're going to use, because we were saying we need some sort of an enamel paint or something that's hard wearing.
Definitely not acrylic.
So I think we'll do a little bit of investigating, but for today we have the bike stripped. We've gotten the bearings out of it, the bushings out of it, and we're ready to cut up the frame, and we're ready to pop in the new hoop, but we have to get the hoop. Well, that's it for the episode. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment and let us know what you think. Give us some feedback. Yeah, we're excited to kind of get into this second build. The whole idea, like we said before, it's Cafe Racer on a budget, but not sacrificing quality. We want it to look good. We want it to be safe.
Drive good.
Yeah, we want it to ride good.
Well, as good as a 40-year-old bike can drive.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a life in her. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you soon.